Good afternoon and welcome to Carshalton Avenue. Today's Isthmian League Premier Division game is one for the bird fanciers as the Robins of Carshalton Athletic take on the Rooks of Lewes. With Lewis's goal for and against record, this ought to be a game with goals, but the previous meeting between the two sides this season was in fact a tight affair, with Lewes coming out on top 1-0. Lewes entered today's game in 4th place, Carshalton 9th. So let's check the teams today. For Carshalton there are 2 changes. 2 new signings coming into the side today. Corey Henry, just signed from Merstham, comes into the side at number 9. Also coming in is number 16, Dan Roberts, who's signed on loan from Dartford this week. Also on the subs bench for Carshalton today, 2 other new players. Urgis Sharla, who's on loan from Southend, and Jean-Pascal Massachini, signed from Haywards Heath. For Lewes, there are also 2 changes from the team that beat East Thurrock last weekend 3-2 at home. Coming into the side, number 14, Casey Pettit, and number 11, Deshane Dorling. As I said, Lewes in 4th place coming into this game. Just 1 defeat in their last 6, which was a 3-1 loss at the informed team in the division at the moment, Hornchurch. Carshalton's most recent result, of course, was a 1-1 draw last weekend at fellow promotion chasers Folkestone Invicta. Carshalton actually have a very good record at home against Lewes in recent times. In the last 4 meetings here at Carshalton Avenue, Carshalton have won 3 and drawn 1. So it's going to be Lewes kicking off in their changed white strip. Kicking from right to left. Another breezy day here, not quite as bad as it was at Folkestone, but blowing mostly across the pitch. Early touch there for Michael Class, who got the goal at the Dripping Pan when Lewes beat Carshalton earlier in the season. Taylor laid off for Class. Maloney. Oh, hits the post! Lewes still with possession. Still retaining possession, but Bradford finally wins it back for Carshalton. Coleman de Graaf finding Maloney, spreads it out here to Spencer. Maloney might fancy this again. Off target this time. Roberts, first real chance to get on the ball here. Taking on Carls, gets in a good cross. Spencer gets in a bit of a mix-up, but manages to get the clearance. And Spencer wins it back, this time off Bassett. Bassett working hard though, gets back and takes the shot and fires it into the corner. That is a beautiful strike from Dan Bassett. The man just cannot stop scoring at the moment. 4th in 4 games. 7th in the last 6, and Dan Bassett opens the scoring here. So before I had the chance to say that Dan Bassett 17 goals, 17 on his back, he makes it 18 goals for the season. Lloyd Thomas with an angle clearance. Hamilton Downs getting up, just evades Dan Bassett, but Roberts gets on the end of it, and Roberts saved by Carey. Pettit switching the play to Spencer, but gives it away, but then wins it back. Foul conceded by Carshalton. 4 players on the edge of the box for Lewes. Goes for the curler. Lloyd Thomas tips it over. Dorling does well to retain possession. Breaking forward from left back, here's Tom Carlser. Class working outside to Coleman de Graaf. Not sure if that hit the post or a Carshalton player, but it's Carshalton have cleared the immediate danger. Roberts given away though. Pettit flags up against Coleman de Graaf. Taken short. Reed looking for Hamilton Downs, but Dorling was back there to collect it. Dorling breaking forward now, but might fall here for Maloney. Coleman de Graft available with Carls on his left. Trying to work it around the edge of the box. Class still going, and Class, little toe poke. Michael Class gets the equaliser for Lewes. Scored in the first game against Carshalton and scores here. 2 goals couldn't be any different, to be honest. One in the first game was a 25-yard strike. That was just a toe poke that just rolled agonisingly out of Lloyd Thomas's reach. Michael Class's 4th goal of the season that was. 2 of those have now come against Carshalton, unfortunately. Class back on the ball and getting Coleman de Graft away. Coleman de Graft! And it's another one. 2 in a minute for Lewes. Carshalton lost possession in midfield. Michael Class, the provider this time, feeding the ball forward to Raz Coleman de Graft, and his shot had too much power on it for Lloyd Thomas. Got a foot on it but couldn't stop it going into the roof of the net, and Lewes take the lead. Taylor finding a bit of room, gets it to Coleman de Graft. Taylor works some space, curls a shot and hits the post. Spencer's onto the rebound. Nice turn from Henry. First time we've really seen a chance for him to run at Lewes defenders. Breaking into the box. Goes down but no foul. Bradford outside to Hamilton Downs. Chance to get in across, swings it in well. Just beyond Dan Roberts. And Nye inside for Henry, lays it off for Roberts. Tries to clip it over to the back post, but too long for Bassett. Price wins it back, gets it back to Bassett. Shot this time's off target. Thomas's clearance is picked up by Spencer. Williams, though, getting in front of Dorling. Asking a lot of Bradford, but foul off the ball there by Dorling on Williams, and I think Dorling's going to find himself in the book for that. Yep, Deshane Dorling is the first player to go into the book this afternoon. Lewes have come away with it. Maloney brought down by Sharla. So Ergis Sharla marks his debut for Carshalton with a yellow card for the challenge there on Taylor Maloney. Henry spinning and finding Bassett. Nice ball. Carshalton player getting up in support if Bassett can get into the box. Lays it back to Williams. Just bobbled up on him a bit after his first touch. Took the volley, but always going wide. Dorling. Paris Hamilton Downs, though, winning it. Finding Corey Henry. Taylor. Very intricate on the edge of the box here. Williams now tries to feed it in, but Broken up by Lewes and Yao. Dan Bassett taking one for the team there. Hamilton Downs. Ball breaks here for Bradford. Class. Similarly to Dan Bassett takes one for the team. Holt pulling Bradford back and goes into the book. Price moving forward, takes the shot. Kerry with a save. Bennett getting it back across. Adnai getting it into the box. Karoma, smart turn, but flashes the shot across goal. Tommy Bradford picking up the ball, finding Bassett. Into the box. Bennett with the strike. And again blocked, this time by Weir. Carshalton throwing everything at Lewes here. Nicely played by Adnai and Bennett. Adnai feeds it to Bennett. Bennett! But he puts it wide. Lovely play there between Dan Bennett and Pete Adnai. Deserved the finish, but Dan Bennett just pulling it wide. Maloney, long and high, Class after it. Sharla gets across. And that's a second yellow. I'm not sure if Ergis Schaller was going to get the card for the initial challenge or for kicking the ball away, but whichever it is, Ergis Schaller's debut has finished with a red card here. Tricky bouncing ball that Michael Class put him under pressure. So Carshalton going to have to finish the game with 10 men here. Still needing to try and peg back that goal for the equaliser. And there is the final whistle. Despite late pressure from Carshalton, they haven't been able to pull it back. And the final score, Carshalton Athletic 1, Lewes 2. First half strike from informed striker Dan Bassett, cancelled out by a bobbler from Michael Class, and then a second within a minute from Raz Coleman de Graft, and Lewes take the victory 2-1 here today at Colston Avenue. Carshalton are back in action on Tuesday night when they travel to Horsham, looking for the points to help them take them up the league and start challenging for those promotion places. But today it's finished Carshalton Athletic 1, Lewes 2.